Thank you guys for joining us. My name is Kelly Weils and welcome to Beauty Booth. I am so excited because I've been waiting for this day and it has finally come. And in studio today with me, I have Dennis Karuri, the makeup artist. I'm very sure most of you have seen him, heard about him, and definitely seen his work of art. Dennis?
Hello there, Kelly.
Thank you for joining us.
Of course. Thank you.
Such an amazing, feeling having you here.
Yeah. I'm also very honored to be among you guys.
So I don't want to say what you do, but
Yeah.
I've already said Dennis Karuri, who does makeup.
Yeah.
What would you say is the kind of makeup that you've specialized?
As I said, I'm a makeup artist. I'm actually a full-time makeup artist. And I not only do the normal kind of makeup, my makeup has a bit more of edge to it. That is when it comes to creativity and a little bit of spice. That is not the extra bit of it.
Yes.
So I not only do the kawaida makeup, the normal one. So the normal makeup, of course, there are clients who want the normal makeup, but I think my style, I can say it's a bit on the top-notch extra.
Yes.
Just a bit extra, just to spice it up.
That's all we need.
That's all you need.
Yes, and guys, what do you think about, the male makeup artist, specifically in our country? You can send your thoughts and obviously your comments using the handles right below your screen. So Dennis, today, what are we doing?
So, as you can see my model here, her face is still fresh. This is what we are doing actually. We are going for an African look. Basically what I'll do, I'll just start with preparing her face, then of course go in with the base, then the makeup itself, which I'll start with something easy. Then for now, to bring out the African aspect to it, that is when I'll have to draw in the tribal prints.
Okay.
So these tribal prints, I'll mostly concentrate them on her forehead because of this is where the light hits most. So it is very important that the prints are where they can be seen. I will concentrate them on the forehead, maybe on the nostril area, some on the chin, and I might also go ahead to the cheekbone area. I will also take it down to her shoulder area just to bring about some uniformity and continuity. Already the outfit that she's wearing is already sort of vintage, kinda, so it will not really clash with the look that you're going with. And also her hair, we'll do something with her hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you done this look before?
I have done this look before. I did it once at a show and I'm glad to recreate it again.
All right.
Yeah.
So the reason that's why I asked you that is because, for most artists, they just get an inspiration and then you start working.
And boom.
And you never know the results, so you just work it and you wait for the results.
And I'm ready, by the way.
All right, then we can dive into this.
So I will start by, of course, moisturizing her face. This is also a primer. The reason why I'm moisturizing her face is because her face is dry. I can see that her face is dry. So it's good to use a hydrating primer. This is a hydrating primer.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll just go ahead with it.
So these amazing looks, these inspirational looks besides the normal makeup. So when did you decide to go, besides the normal?
Besides the normal, I think, of course, I started with the normal. But then again, I think my own personality is, I think I have a vibrant personality. So I think when I started out as a normal makeup artist, I was not really feeling satisfied, in as much as, of course, I was satisfied by maybe my clients' remarks and everything. So when I first decided to do something that's a bit more extra to that extraness kind of vibe, I think I just got my niche from it. I just
then you were
comfortable. I think I sank into it and I just belonged. I felt like I belonged.
So when did you decide to start doing makeup?
Honestly, this has not been anywhere close to whatever I thought I could have done. And of course, based on my, I think my childhood and my background, how I was brought up, I didn't think, it never came anywhere close to me thinking that I would actually one day be in this career line. So I was doing agribusiness in school, So agribusiness played out well because it's what my folks do back at home. So they're into agriculture, my dad.
Yeah.
So I knew this would play out really well, and that's what I started actually doing immediately after high school. So I did a lot of agribusiness, but this was in my degree course,
Yeah.
in JKUAT. So as I was doing agribusiness, I later on got into modeling. This was in
2014.
In 2014, yes, 2014 I got into modeling. How come you knew 2014?
We were in the same school, guys.
In the same school.
We were in the same school. We were in JKUAT.
Yeah. So since now 2015 now, I started 2014, then 2015 I started now doing the shows whereby I was required to have makeup on and the like, yeah. So whenever we had a gig, makeup was being done on us, and it was actually coming in well. Especially in runways and photo shoots, I always felt like I look, amazing in makeup, yeah. So that's where my interest first struck.
For real?
Yeah, that's where my interest first
so
struck.
you were sacked in a very subtle way, like
yeah,
calm.
I was sacked in a very, very subtle way.
I'm just doing
super subtle way.
Yes, so you just like come, let's do this job. It's a runway.
Yeah,
Being a model, you have to say yes.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you need that coin.
Yeah, you need that coin. You need to,
So then eventually it became part of you.
It just became part of me eventually. Before that, her base is already done, so that is only foundation and the eyebrows. That is basically what I've done so far.
Okay.
And what I'll do next is her eyes.
Okay.
Then from the eyes, there's always different techniques when it comes to makeup artists.
Yes.
So some prefer doing the eyes before the skin, some prefer doing the skin before the eyes. I am the skin before the eyes.
Oh,
so
I am the eyes before the skin.
You're the eyes before the skin.
Yes.
I love the versatility.
Yeah.
So I do the skin before the eyes. So as I'll be doing the eyes, I'll be baking her under eyes and also the nose, so that I give it time to bake.
Yeah.
Baking just helps in keeping it fresh for the longest time possible, and also it's good for camera purposes.
Can I tell you the trick I use to avoid for baking?
Yeah.
Because of the flash, the flashback,
The
flashback Mary.
Yeah, I have flashback Mary.
Okay, what I usually do,
yeah,
instead of going now after I've set the setting, the concealer.
Yeah.
The powder definitely. Now what I do,
yeah,
instead of baking, I continue doing whatever that I'm doing, and then I use a lighter powder.
A lighter powder?
Yes.
Oh, just a lighter powder.
A lighter powder, the normal powder.
The normal press powder.
Exactly.
Oh.
And then you go over it, then it will just look like
Yeah. The one time I decided to now go into baking, because I was also not a baking person. I was just like, I can't because sometimes the flashback effect is so real and doesn't really look good because you look ashy.
Yeah.
First of all, I had to go get a good setting powder first. Then I got one called Banana Drinks. It is really nice. Then after I do the skin as it sets, as I'm doing the below, also some of the eyeshadow, it might fall down.
Yeah.
It might fall out. So to avoid the fallout, that's where I go in with.
And it works.
It works. And let me tell you one thing about baking. Baking has a long-lasting freshness effect. Because, okay, there's some clients who love their skin glowing, but most of them, I feel like 70% of all clients who come to me, they always want to have a long-lasting day look.
Yeah.
Like something that will look fresh for the longest time. So for baking has been really, really helpful when it comes, even for bridal. My bride, I love baking my bride because...
For bride, at least it is nice so she remains matte. And
yeah, because maybe she might cry. Yeah.
So far, how are we?
So far, I went in with a bit of glitter on her eyes. The glitter will make her eyes have a more fierce vibe and most especially popping because in any given situation, eye makeup is the very first thing people look at. In as much as the skin is very important, eye makeup is what people look at first. So the reason why I went in with glitter is to just create the fierce vibe because Africa is known to be fierce because, you know, there were the warriors, there were these people who are really, you know, the Makatilili, you know, she was actually a female leader. So
exactly,
we are here for that.
In a very African way. We are African. In this case, we are extra.
So this element of pop in her eyes, I think it just shows a lot of presence, a lot of fierceness, a lot of, you know what, I am here and I am present. So I'm going to go in with a liner and I'm really going to take it all the way up because her eyes have also like some shape to it that's, let me not call it dome, but let me just say fierce. So it's fierce, so I'll just accentuate that a little bit more with the eyeliner. So right now, I'll now start smoking out her eyes. And as I'm doing that, close the eyes, Esther. As I'm doing that, I have a question for you also.
Okay.
So of course, now the industry has also come up with also guys doing makeup, like myself, and also more makeup artists who are actually male are also coming up. And my question to you is, what's your take on these guys who are doing makeup? What's your take on the general male makeup vibe to it?
I feel it is nothing actually to even talk about. This is basically because someone trying to express how they feel. Because makeup, one thing that people need to know, makeup is a form of expression.
Exactly.
That's as simple as that is. It is a form of expression, and from that point, then we all have different ways of expressing the mood, the kind of vibe that we are serving that day. And if you, like, for example, if you ask me the kind of makeup that I wear every day as a man, I would say mascara. But the kind of mascara I use, you wouldn't know I use mascara. Basically, you will think my brows are just dark. But it is a mascara. And I've found a way to perfect it that you wouldn't even know
that you're actually wearing mascara.
Exactly. So I feel when a man wears makeup, I will say it is just like the same as when a lady decides to wear trousers. It is not that it is not making it's making her not a lady anymore.
No, she's still a lady.
She's a lady. It's just that day she decided to wear a trouser. So why should we subject people who do makeup on a different scale that even should not be in this kind of topic?
You are actually making a lot of sense.
So guys, let's take a short break. Don't go far. So guys, welcome back, and in case you missed what we are doing or you were not here when we started, I am with Dennis Karuri, the makeup artist, and today it's all about playing with makeup and do, what we normally don't see.
So I am not finishing up with whatever I am with the prints of the face. As I said earlier, I'll concentrate them mostly on the forehead and a bit along the cheekbone area, but I did it under her eyes because normally we want attention on the eyes.
Yes.
So when you do it under her eyes, it definitely puts the attention.
The pop to the eyes.
The pop to the eyes.
And the smothering that we were talking, you feathered it out like a wing.
I just feathered it out like a wing, something that is just not really precise because Africa is, let me call it, Africa is tangible, Africa is real, yeah? Yes. Africa is real. Like Africa, Africa, you see, like the stretch marks vibe, the cellulite vibe. I feel like that's such an original thing that shouldn't be expressed as, it's not how it's supposed to be, that now that you have stretch marks, you cannot wear something that shows skin.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
let's play, let's be who we are.
Yeah.
And the melanin, we are the one who...
If you want your eyeliner to go all the way, take it all the
way.
If you want a lipstick to be messy, mess it up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fine.
At the end of the day, if it is what is setting your soul on fire, that's what matters.
That's what matters, yeah.
So now, where we...
I am done with the face. I want to carry... I want to do such a good contour just to bring about... definition to her face,
her cheekbone,
to her cheekbone.
And why did you decide to go for this lipstick?
I decided the black lipstick because black has a lot of command. I feel like black has a lot of command. Black is very, very tangible. Black is so real. So when you put on black anywhere, even clothes, it already has a sort of boss intimidating thing to it. Yes. So when you put it on your lips, it's now even more of presence.
Especially on makeup.
Yeah, on makeup. Yeah, if you have your lips darkened out just a bit, it shows. It just brings about a lot of boldness to whatever vibe you are bringing about. So boldness is one to the black lipstick, and also Africa. Black don't crack.
Yes, exactly. Don't crack.
Black don't crack. Yeah. So just to say this specific brand, I'm using the Huda Lippy.
Oh.
Our Huda, the local brand.
Our lady.
It's in the shade Nairobi Blue. It's somewhere around the kit. I think when you start looking for it, you'll look for it until tomorrow. Her blush will have already set in. So it's the Nairobi Blue one.
Nice, beautiful.
Yeah. So I'm taking the blush all the way up because all the way up because I want it to be really, really, I don't know how to put it, but I want it to be really edgy.
After now adding the... will you put on the contour further?
No. Now,
you use the blush as
now
your
it's just the blush as the contour. We know from the Maasai community that they use the red ochre. Just maybe, I feel like any red tone on the face, it just sets your face on fire.
Yes. Red on face is, well,
it
is bold.
Yeah, it is bold. It's quite bold.
Like, hey, I didn't come here, you know.
Came here to slay. So this is also very nice for just making sure that the blush is just seamlessly looking. And as you can see, she really is sparkling from afar.
From afar, yes.
That's a photo-ready effect that I like from a product that I use from Revlon. It's such a photo-ready effect that whenever something just hits your skin, it hits back to the camera. So in a way, like whenever you just, maybe face aside, then the highlight is on that side, it just goes in. It's boom effect. So I'll go in with something on her neck. What I'll do, I'll just accentuate something that's just going to be here. This is going to just allow for continuity down below.
To make it complete.
To make it complete.
All right.
So we'll just concentrate it on the frontal area of the face. You can imagine a photographer taking a picture from this angle, still looks neat. From the other angle, still looks neat. And also behind it still looks neat. And the message is home.
All right. So guys, what do you think about this amazing African themed, makeup look? It is fierce, as you can see. Look at that cat eye.
Yeah.
So if we'll really fast, what did you just do?
So just to start from the beginning, I started off with the skin. I just gave her a good base really quick, something that of course matches her skin tone. Of course, highlighting her under eyes just to bring the essence of brightness and covering the dark circles. I also went in with glitter. Now glitter, I said it brings out the presence vibe, the popping vibe to it, just because we are going in with something that is more extra. Glitter is extra in itself as compared to maybe the matte eyeshadow look or the glittery or the shimmery eyeshadow looks. And now after the eyeshadow, I went in with now the eyes, eyeliner. I did the eyeliner first, but then I just smoked it out a bit kidogo. That will just bring out the fierce effect. When it comes to posture, the fierce effect just comes out effortlessly. And then I went ahead after everything was done, because you can't do the tribal prints before doing your eyes. You can't do the tribal prints before doing the lips. Just have to make sure everything is done. Then you go in the tribal prints. So I started off with the ones below, because if I did the ones above here, as I'm maybe trying to do the ones below,
maybe it will have shifted the design.
Maybe it will have shifted the design, maybe, just saying. But maybe that's just my preference, of course, Then I went in with the tribal dots, then I just put it all down to her neck.
So, all right, guys, what do you feel about this amazing look? Will you wear it out and, confidently and, feel amazing? You can share your thoughts using the handles right there below. So next, do you have another amazing look for us?
Why not?
All right. So stay tuned, don't go far. Until then, slay us away.